Yes, previously in our lesson one, we looked at central tendencies. We looked at central tendency, and we said we have one mean, two mode, three is what we call the median. All right, and mind you, we said this is a middle value, but the data has to be arranged from small to big. This is the number that appears most, the most appearing number, the number that appears most. The number that appears most. Whereas this one, it's the sum divided by the total. Don't forget here we said if the median will remain with two numbers, we shall add the value 1 plus value 2. We divide by this is if we are remaining with two numbers in between. Then the other one, it will be that given value. All right, today we are looking at what we call measures of spread. Measures of spread. When we look at measures of spread, we are looking at two things. One, we need range. How is the data spread? Number two, we look at what we call interquartile range. We shall see it very fast, very soon. It's abbreviated as IQR. Okay, range. What is range? Range is the difference between the highest value and the lowest value. Highest value minus the lowest, or someone can say the maximum minus the minimum. Young ones like saying the biggest minus the smallest. That's range. Then interquartile range, we shall see it will always equal to Q3 minus Q1. Q3 is known as upper quartile, and Q1 is known as the lower quartile. Anyway, how do we get the quartiles? For example, you might be given some information or some data. Let's say you have 2, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 6, 3, 9, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These are 11 numbers. You might be asked to determine the interquartile range. Remember, for you to get the interquartile range, you need to know the Q3 and you have to know Q1. So what we're going to do is to find those values first. So how are we going to get them? We shall get them like this. First and foremost, arrange the information. Arrange the data that you're dealing with. So here the smallest number is 1, followed by 2. We have another 2. We have 3, 3, 3. We have a 4, 6, and 9, and 11. So what you do, you start with Q2. Q2, another name for Q2 is the median. So since I've arranged this work and it's in 10, these are 10 values, that means I'm going to remain with two numbers in between. The fifth number and the sixth number. All right. So you say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So I need to have 4 numbers on each side. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are my, because even here 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are my middle numbers, which is Q2. Take note, Q2, it's the median. What did you say? If you mean with 2 values, add them up, divide by 2. So our Q2 is 3. So since you've added 2 numbers, when we come here to determine the lower quartile, you start from that gap there, and you start from this other side. Quartile 1 is the median on the left, and Q2, which is Q3, the upper quartile, is the median on the right. But then we are going to look at it and we say, how do we know the left and the right? The Q2 is the one that determines. So as we see, we've got our Q2 as 3, but since we have divided 2 numbers, there's no definite number, so we split it like this. So on this side, we have the right-hand side. We expect to see the upper quartile, which is Q3. And on the left-hand side, we expect to see our lower quartile Q. But remember, since this is a median on the left, we are going to start from here. So how many numbers we have on the left? We have 5 numbers. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for the 5 number, definitely you're going to get a definite number because 2. So this is becoming your Q1. So Q1 equals to 2, Q2 equals to 3. Then we come here also. Here we are going to look for the median. And if it's on the, we shall say, since there are 5 numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With this one will be the middle number. So our Q3 is 6. So they go ahead and ask for interquartile range. What do we do? Q3 minus Q1. What is our Q3? Our Q3 is 6 minus Q1, 2. So the value here becomes 4. Interquartile range, right? But if they asked for range, as we said, highest value minus lowest value, this would be 11 minus 2, and the answer could become 9. The answer could become 9. Let's look at the examples given. Final grade 12 results for Tema and Kanti are given below. Tema has 85, 68, 57, 79, 92, 72, 60, 43, and 50. These are all in percentages. Kanti has 78%, 29%, 45%, 55%, 83%, and 72%. Okay, calculate the quartiles. Look at that. Calculate the quartiles. As I said, quartiles are medians. This is the center median, the mother of all medians. Then the Q1 will be the median on the left-hand side, whereas Q3 will be the median on the right-hand side. These are all medians. Anyway, before you remember, rule number 1, before you find the median, you need to arrange the data sets. Anyway, calculate the quartiles for each set. So 1, we need to arrange this. Which one here is the smallest value? We have 1. So this one takes place of number 1. 2 is 50. 3 is 57. 4, 60. We have 60, 68. 6 becoming a 79. Sorry, a 72. 79, 7. We go on and we see 8, it is 85. And at last, this is number 9. So I have positioned all of them. So it's easy for me to arrange now to answer these questions. What I'm going to do, I need to write down the parts there. So it will become 43, 50, 57, 60, 68, 79. Sorry, 72, not 79. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 72, 79, 85, and 92. So if I'm to find quartiles for each set, now this first one here, what am I going to do? I will first look for the Q2, which is the middle number after arranging. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are 9 values. So I should remain with one number which is in between. So here you have 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is our median. 1, 2, 3. The median, middle number in the arranged set of data. So this is our Q2. Now, since Q2 is separate, like its token, we've not added the two values. That means from here to there, we have the right-hand side. And from there to here, we have the left-hand side. But then we are continuing. So Q2 is done. So what are we waiting for? We're waiting for either Q1 or Q2. But let me start with Q1. You are remaining with phone numbers on the left-hand side. All right? So this will be, so our Q1 will be 50 plus 57. Please add them as if you're looking for medians. Okay, so this is 50 plus 50 plus, which is 107. 107 divided by 2. So that's Q1. Okay, Q1 is done. What about Q2? Let's go and we see how do we get Q2. Q2 is going to be like this. Q2, we are looking at the right-hand side. Still, we are going to remain with two numbers, which is 79 plus 85 divided by 2. 79 plus 85 divided by 2. We have 160, which is what? 82. 82. So our Q3 is 82. So now this is done. So this is for the set of the first set of data. Then we look at the next one because it said calculate the quartiles for each set of data. Each set of data. So we finish the first one. Let's look at the second one. Let's look at we said Q3 is 82. Okay. The next data set, it looks like this. And you're looking at numbers. This one takes place number 1. This is 2, 3, 4, 5. So these are 5 numbers. These are odd numbers. You're going to get one number which is definite. But remember that one is going to represent Q1. So we have our arranged data here as we say 29. Let's look at that. 29, 45, 55, 55. Then we have 70, 72, 78. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5, 3. Oh, there are 6. So this one's the last one, which is number 6. Okay. 78. Then we have 83. So of 83, we're going to go through the same. We need to find Q1. We need to find Q1. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So since they are even numbers still, you're going to get, because these are 10 numbers, that means you're going to add 2 numbers in between. So when you add 2 numbers in between, what happens? So our Q2 will equal to so we have this and we divide it by 10, sorry, by 2. This divided by 2, we have 63. This is our Q2. But because we've added now, our left will start from there. We don't have a definite answer. Also, our right will start from here, coming this side. So we read with 3 numbers, 3 numbers. So my Q1, that's on the left. The median on the left, since there are 3 numbers, we have it as 45. And the median on the right, which is represented by Q3, equals to 70, 78. Okay, so now they have asked us to give the interquartile range. For the first set, the interquartile range is Q3 minus Q1. In the first place, our Q3 is 82. So we shall say 82 minus our Q1 is 53,5. Put the equal signs, get the answer there. 82 minus 53,5. So here the answer became 28,5. That's interquartile range for the first set. Set 1. Interquartile range for the second set, it's going to be the 78, which is Q3, minus, what's IQR? By that? Minus Q1, which is what? 45. So here the answer becomes 32. The answer becomes 32. Yeah, this is 33. 78 minus 78 minus 45. We have the answer here as 33. Whereas 82 minus 53,5, we have the answer as 28,5. Please, this is the first set and this is the second set. Okay, let's go on and we see the example that we have inside the question here. Okay, practice question. Mr. Mokebe, a grade 12 educator, teaches learners about the body mass index. He brings a digital bathroom scale and a tape measure to class. Table 1 shows the weight of 60 learners in 3 classes. We are looking at the mean. Calculate the mean. What are you going to do? You're going to add all the numbers, calculate the mean of 12A. So 12A, you're going to add all the numbers, 50 plus 52,5 plus 48 plus 60 plus 55 plus 58 plus 53 plus 43 plus 55 plus 47 plus 56 plus 50 plus 51 times 2 plus 60 plus 58 plus 62 plus 55 then we add on 57 plus 60. So I have added all these numbers because they want what? Mean. So that number there, I ended up having 1,082. But how many people are there? We count them and you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you divide by the 20 because there are 20 numbers that we have added. So the final answer became 54,1. Okay. The model number of learners in 12B. Model number, the number that appears most. We have 46, 46, 48, 48, 51, 51, 51. Then you have 52, 55, no any other. So the number that appears most is 51. Please, the mode is 51. Okay, let me see what I'm answering. 1.1, 1.2. So this is 1.1. This is 1.2. Okay, let's look at the other question that says, the median weight of learners in 12C. Median. When we hear median, we need to arrange this data. But I can see it's already arranged according to the formula here. Yes, it's already arranged. So we are heading that side. As we reach here, we come back this side and go like that. Anyway, so since I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sorry, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 20 learners. So what you're going to do, since you're looking for the median and the work is already arranged, this 20 divided by 2, meaning you're going to add the number in the 10th place and the number in the 11th place. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is among. So what you're going to do, you're going to take 56 plus 56,2 divided by 2. Divided by 2. Right? This is question number 1.3. This one's 2. Okay. They're asking, calculate the quartile 1 and quartile 3 for 12C. Quartile. Remember, we are looking at median. Now, so simple. Because we've just got this one becomes your Q2. All right? Your Q2. This one becomes your Q2. And so your Q becomes 56,1. So, since this is a your Q2, that means from going up here, this is the left, and down, these other values here, these are going to be on the right-hand side, as we've been doing the examples before. So, since there are two, you added these cross through each other. So simply meaning our Q1 is going to be the median on top. Q2 is going to be the median on bottom. So it's 10. So we count 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this one here. In that remain with 4 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So if you look at it critically, our Q1 is going to be 50 plus 52 divided by 2. The answer became 51. Then below, still we shall do the same method. We say 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are adding these 2. So Q2 will become 61 plus 61 divided by 2. So it becomes 61. Okay, calculate the quartile. Now we've got Q3 and Q1. So calculate the quartile range. So we shall say IQR equals to Q3 minus Q1. So 61 minus 51. The answer becomes 10. Hence, calculate the interquartile range. This is what I'm from doing. Interquartile range. Show by calculations that the range for 12 is 19. Remember, show by calculations. What are you going to do? Range equals to highest value minus lowest value, which will take us to what's the highest value of 12A. 12A, highest value in 12A. 12A, the highest value was 'So we shall come down here and we shall say 60 minus the lowest. The lowest is 43. The highest value is 60 minus 43. Probably the answer gives you 17. Answer gives you 17. Okay. Question number 2. The data in the tables below represent the distance in kilometers that the learners from Exhibition High School walk to school the morning before a mathematical literacy test. And the marks out of 50 that were obtained in the test. So distance on top and the marks are below. Okay, the distance is in comma. It's continuous, and the distance and the marks are in whole numbers, and we say these are discrete data. All right. Identify the second shortest distance walked by a learner. You run to the distance here. This is the distance, second shortest distance. That's the question. Identify the second, and it's in capital letter, so you take note of that. Identify the second shortest distance walked by a learner. So this first, where is the first? Because this one here is, let me see. This is one. The second smallest is this one. We have that one there. Okay, the second smallest distance is 0,2. Determine the highest mark scored by a learner. Highest mark. This is 49, 43. So the highest mark is 49, this one here. Okay, name one data collection instrument used to collect data. By the way, how do we collect data? We can use a questionnaire. You can use these are methods. We can have an interview. We can questionnaire, interview. We can do what? You can use observation. But then the better method here that was used is a questionnaire, because you cannot observe people, learners' marks, but you can ask them using a questionnaire, and you get your answers. So here the best answer was supposed to be the questionnaire. Okay. Determine the median of the test mark. We said you look for the middle. Look for the middle number, the middle value. Then determine the mode of the test mark, the number that appears most. Number that appears. By the way, if it's not that, please don't write 0. You say no mode. You have 45, 20, 15, 38, 25, 37, 19. We shall say no mode. We have 38. About 38 here, another 38 there. We're looking for the model of test marks. The mark there is what? 38. Calculate the mean mark for this set. So you add all the marks and you divide by the number of marks that you've added. I believe this is around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 25 learners. 25 learners, then you add and you divide by 25. Add, you divide by 25. Okay. Determine the probability of randomly selecting a learner who walked less than 1 kilometer on that day. Probability will equal to, probability equals to sample over population. So the sample, we are looking for the learners who have not covered, who have walked less than 1 kilometer. So we count those ones. Less than 1 kilometer, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So they are 11 out of how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 2, 3, 5, 3, 5. Calculate the minimum redundant. So the probability is going to be probability, the number of items that we've looked at out of. They say probability, they never talked of which form, because probability takes 3 formats. So we have 11 over. It can either be expressed as a percentage, whereby you multiply by 100, or a decimal. I believe this will become 44%, which is same as all right. That brings us to the end of today's lesson. They're asking us to determine the probability of randomly selecting a learner who scored more than 35 out of 50. More than 35 out of 50. The marks that we see here, okay, more than 35 out of 50. We have marks here that we're going to count. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is, you have 9 out of 25. So we're randomly selecting a learner. Right, as a decimal format. You know, this was for the distance covered. Okay, so now, still you need to know this. We have to get familiar with this formula here. So here the sample is learners who have scored more than 35. We've seen they were 9 out of what? 25. Like 9 learners out of 25 learners. So remember the question here wants your answer as a decimal. That's when you pick your calculator, you divide 9 divided by 12. You end up having 0.36. This is the final answer. And this brings us to the end of today's lesson. See you later. Bye-bye.